The Avs hold bragging rights on the heels of winning the last one in this matchup. Granted, its offense didn't tell the whole story in the last game. He also had a number of hits. Bedard's a player who dominated in the last head-to-head matchup. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. This city's been buzzing all day, and it's time to finally see what's up. The Blackhawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. Turn that chance aside. Takes the feed from off the boards. And here comes the response.
It has to be. You don't want your star players dropping the gloves, so you bring out the enforcer to do it. Kind of like the old-time hockey, James.
Ding, ding. It's over.
Dom. Hockey is played at high levels, and it's so intense, and sometimes frustrations and emotions boil over. And this fight is a result of that, but the winning team is going to be the home team, and you can feel it in the building. All the energy has been built for the home team.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. Chicago's ahead 1-0. The Blackhawks win it. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Colorado's on the attack. Shot! And play continues as that goes off the glove. Moves it to Raquel. They've got the defense outnumbered. Oh, what a stop with the paddle! There's another consecutive save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here.
Well, around the midway mark of the season here, and a lot of talk about the rookie, so how are you feeling about it?
Well, it's not a snapshot of the season now, right? It played half the season, and it's been a real consistent season for him, James. I think he's been real strong. He's been impressive. We've seen his skill set, and he's managed the ebbs and flows of coming into a new league that's faster and quicker.
Got to be in the conversation for the Calder, right?
He's in it, James. He's had an outstanding season. He's right at the top of the list, maybe fighting for that 1-2 spot, but man, has he ever been an impact player for his team.
The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Stopped by the goaltender.
Goaltender spent so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Oh, what a hit check. He got all of that. Unloads a shot. Here in the back half of this period, Chicago's up 1-0. The Blackhawks have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. And off the draw, they win possession. Takes the pass, he banks it off the wall. The Avalanche have the puck in the open ice. Takes a shot, and he stops that cannon there. Wow! Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Takes a shot, and the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Into the attacking area for the left side. And he slides it quickly to Wagner. Turned aside with the glove by Mrazek.
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Handles the puck. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Here's a shot. Long jam in front. That's broken up. Quick feed to Kurashev. The Avs take it along the wing. Loses the coverage there. Takes the pass. And he breaks up the opportunity in front of the post. There's another stop. Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks lead it 1-0. McKinnon's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Oh, he steps into the line of fire and blocks that. And he gives it over to McKinnon. Pass to Drouin. Slides it back to the blue line. Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, we've got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Georgiev's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
That's blocked. Oh, he made the save. How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
That's gloved by Mrazek.
Taves gets a shot on goal, and he's back on the ice after serving that 5-minute major for fighting, and he can be frustrated, but listen, you got to get scoring chances, you got to be on the ice to get them.
The Blackhawks lead here in this second period, and they have been the more active team offensively. Bedard's won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. And a solid save on the play there. The Blackhawks have it now. Intercepted in the offensive end by McKinnon. Denied by the goaltender. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Blackhawks have taken a 1-0 lead. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Passed up ahead.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
And that's a great heads-up play by Grzelcyk. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Shot! And a beautiful stop by the glove. Moments away from the face-off. Let's get back to the action. The Avs start with the puck in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Taves. Colorado's moving it into the offensive end. Mrazek's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Bedard's won a big draw in their own end. Slides the puck up from the left side. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Tremendous stop by Georgiev.
Well, that's an unbelievable save. A grade A scoring chance taken away as he flashes the leather and makes the stop.
Our broadcast crew catching up on this conversation on the bench right now between the head coach and the young rookie here, Cheryl.
They're coming off a great shift where they dictated pace, James, and I think it's really important that you string shifts together if you want to build momentum, and I think this is a reminder to the kid that, hey, you're part of this. Go repeat what that last line just did.
Past the midway mark of the frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. And they'll start with possession. That's off a stick. Dishes it to O'Connor. And he takes the pass. Shuts him down. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Chicago's message going into this one when we talked to them at the morning skate was to get a lot of pucks on net. They've done just that, and they lead as a result. Here's a blast. Oh, excellent playing goal there. Oh, there's one more. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Takes the feed.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. Final frame is underway here. Moves the puck along the half wall. That was amazing! What a save by Mrazek! We're still in the early stages of this period. 1-0 to score. Chicago's got the win off that draw. Oh, what a stop by Mrazek. He might have a step here. He's in all alone. Oh, what a save. Quick pass to Raquel. Good stop by Georgiev. Truex gaining momentum. On the attack along the boards. Here's a short pass to Jones. Slides it across to Bedard. Along the half wall with the puck. Puts it on net. Scores! They saw the advantage of the rebound and score.
That does a great job of playing these angles perfectly, so when the rebound comes out, with great timing, he's able to get a stick on the puck here, James. It's dirty, it's greasy, and it's a hard-nosed goal. Oh, with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, I mean, the pressure is on. They deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James. And you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
Turns it aside. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Chicago's done a wonderful job putting a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it early in this third period. Bedard's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Steps in with the block. Shuts him down.
Georgiev's giving his team an opportunity to stay in the game. One save after another. He has been under siege. I mean, his save percentage says it all. They have to shore up their defense and stop chasing the game.
Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Avs move the puck in the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. Great poke check on the reach. And he takes the feed. Big-time hit check there. That's how you finish a play. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
The centerman glide into position. Nichushkin's picking up momentum through center. Moves it to McKinnon. Gaining momentum up along the side. Here's a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Down the left wing and into the offensive zone. And there's the save on the play. Now over to Vlasic. Quick feed to Bedard. The Avalanche have it in their own zone. Sends the pass over. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Blackhawks have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. McKinnon's won it in their own end. Moves it quickly over to Taves. And it's a quick pass to McKinnon. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Takes the feed from the left side. Moves it to the middle. Scores! What a finish on the play!
from their opponent.
Feeds it over. Oh, a clutch save. Pulls the puck at the line. Just wide. Sends it down low. And now it's grabbed by McKinnon. Colorado's across the blue line. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and it comes up with a stop. Past the midway mark in this period, the Blackhawks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. McKinnon's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And a great save! Takes the feed. Colorado's got a hold of it along the wall. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Taves works the puck in his own zone and tries to make a diagonal pass to Landeskog. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. And he takes the feed. Comes up with the stop. Trying to get the puck out of the zone.
Well, after that bone-crushing hit, he is really laboring. You can tell that he was slow to get up, and now he's struggling to get to the bench.
Colorado's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Here's a chance, and he catches that one with the glove.
Landeskog's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a tough hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
McKinnon's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. It's all over. Big goal tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time. You know, I'm not sure what the coach said over his shoulder at one point, but boy, oh boy, he was a different player after making a pretty effective play out there.
Well, he wasn't asking him what he ate for pregame, I'll tell you that, because while
No.
it might have looked pretty calm, the coach was into him pretty good. He wanted him to get moving, and I think the players took it the right way. Sometimes they don't, but the kid took it.
How about what we saw last night, right? I mean, we saw the moment that the kid became the single-season rookie assist leader for this franchise, and for him to step out and do this so quickly in his career. Yeah, it's a rookie record, so obviously he's only got one season to do this, but man, oh man, what a good playmaker. He's been so good finding apples, loading up on them on buckets and buckets of apples all season long, and he's a better playmaker than I ever realized when he was joining this team. I knew he could make some plays, but not to this level and this quickly too. He sees the ice just on a whole different level, so congratulations to him. Look around the other stories around the NHL. Let's take a look at the rest of the action on the ice tonight in the National Hockey League. The Avs were hoping to fly high on the road against the Blackhawks. Chicago posts a win in a close one. Now let's take a look at some of the rest of the action tonight in the NHL. The Sabres were in a dogfight on the road up against the Senators. Ottawa totals the opposition with a big offensive night. The Bruins had an on-ice collision with the Lightning. Tampa played a tight one, and they were able to pull it out in the end. The Isles were hoping to play spoiler against the Golden Knights. Vegas taps into another gear, and they get the win. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. I am James Cebulski. One of the hottest teams in the NHL will look to keep their heater going tonight. The Red Wings get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck. Taken by Larkin. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Here they come on the attack. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. Lots of time left in this period. Still no score in this one. Larkin's won the draw deep in the defensive zone. Detroit's in on the offensive attack now. Denied with the glove by Mrazek. Chicago's taken possession in their own end. And he slides it quickly to Raquel. Sends the feed in front. Misses. Now a quick pass to Walker. Oh, and he stopped that rocket. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the faceoff. Chicago's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, great move to sidestep. All alone! What a save on the play!
And I like the premise of this D trying to outweight the goaltender. Real patient, real composed, but guess what? So is the goalie who makes the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Larkin's won it off the faceoff. The Red Wings get nothing here on this power play. We're back to even strength.
Sorry for stepping on your toes, James, but that was a huge hit behind the play.
Teams are ready for the draw. The linesman about to drop the puck. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Fantastic save! Picked off by Mata. Larkin's gained the line and on the attack. Quick shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Looking to set up offensively. Fires it, and that one's denied. Oh, what a hip check on the old school variety. Beautiful. And now he angles it across to Korchinski. Moves the puck. Mata's taking it from his own end. Past the halfway mark of this period, Detroit's ahead 1-0. The Blackhawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. This just exemplifies the critical nature of a no-zone face-off, James. When you win it, you own possession and you can attack the net.
The Red Wings win the draw. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Wrist one inside. And he'll likely feel that one in the morning. And he makes a save there. And he takes the dish. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Husso.
Bedard's playing with such confidence right now, and he's got this point streak going. And when that's happening for you, you're having a ton of fun putting up the points.
Play ready to resume as everybody lines in for the faceoff. Chicago's won the draw. Detroit's got the puck in their own end. The Red Wings cross the line and gain the zone. Puck picked up by Murphy. The Blackhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Bedard's got it along the wing. Here's a pass in front. Dishes it off again here. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. Period number 2 set to go here. Officials moments away from dropping the puck. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Chicago's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than one.
And he sidesteps the check there. At point-blank range, denied by the glove by Husso.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Chicago's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. The Red Wings win the defensive zone faceoff. Dishes it to DeBrincat. Handles the pass. Gets a piece of it and will play on. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Chicago's got the lead here early in this second period. Their offense has been clicking on all cylinders thus far. The Blackhawks take possession off the faceoff. Chicago's got the puck inside the defensive zone. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Garrott scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. And he slides it quickly to Beauvillier. Shut down by the blocker. The Blackhawks continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Chicago's won the faceoff. Huge steal in his own end. And they'll dump it in. Quick pass to Walker. Takes it at center. Passes it over. Scores! They strike again, and that's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they push their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent. There it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer, and that's why he's leading his team.
The Blackhawks are enjoying things in twos. Here in period number 2, they've gone up by 2, Cheryl.
There's been a lot of twos, James, and they'd love to get another couple goals to really pad the stats and increase their lead. But right now it's about habits, not giving their opponent any life in this game.
Puck scooped up by Bedard. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Here's a short pass to Raquel. And that puck leaves the zone. And now it's grabbed by Bedard. Tosses it to Raquel. He grabs the puck here at the point. Moves it to Walker. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one. Gains the zone through the middle. Good use of the body to knock him off the puck. Siders moving the puck through his own zone. Broken up in the neutral zone by Karishev.
The Blackhawks have been picking off passes left, right, and center. You know the coach is going to like this, but it has to transition to offense because this game's awfully close.
Here in the later stages of this period, Chicago's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. And after the draw at center, they've got a hold of the puck. DeBrinket's got it in the offensive zone. Denies him!
Mrazek's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice. It's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
Here's a chance to the middle! And he denies that great opportunity there. Intercepted the pass. Down, still another 20 to go here in this one. Join us for period number 3 next. Welcome back, everyone. They say 3 is the magic number. And here we are with period number 3. The Blackhawks start the period off on the right note, winning the draw, and their man advantage unit gets going. Dishes it off. Oh, what a close save by Mrazek.
Goaltenders work so much on their reaction time, and man, this is just a clinic right now as he
scores on the power play strike.
Well, it's certainly showing chemistry, isn't it, James? The way they're moving the puck, they're moving positions, they're not static, there's a lot of motion, and they convert. I don't think the goaltender knew where it was going, and I also don't think he knew where it was going, James, because he cradled that puck and he just put it to the net.
Cheryl, give me a sense of this conversation on the bench right now with the coach and rookie.
Well, the coach wants to give the rookie confidence to continue to be creative, but you also have to remind the player, the youngster, that you want to make sure that you are safe with the puck, that you're defensively responsible. And I think this is a real key of recognizing the time of the game and managing it accordingly.
The Red Wings win it. Well, this is what you get when you touch the forbidden fruit.
Well, this is about protecting your stars. I mean, you want to make sure that they're taken care of, and dropping the gloves here is a clear message that you're not going to have a way with our best players.
What a lot of people came to see tonight, Cheryl.
There's no love lost between these two teams. Every time they set foot on the ice, you know it's a heated battle. The Red Wings clearly win that fight, and now they have to build on the momentum that it's created. You can play physical, you can play fast, but what you do after a fight is really important.
Looks like the emotions have settled down. They've got calm back on the ice, and let's get this puck dropped once again. The Blackhawks have shown no signs of slowing down here in this third period. Up big. Bedard's won the faceoff. Shot blocked in front. Tees him up. Stones him on the one-timer. Here's a shot. Oh, and another save. Sends the pass in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And that goes off course off the body. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. There's a hit right there. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming.
Raymond's out for the remainder of the game, James, with that injury he suffered earlier. We've just received word from the staff that he will be out for an indefinite amount of time.
An unfortunate storyline here throughout the game, and now we know for sure he won't be back. Raquel's got it across the line. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Here's a chance in front, and that's stopped. Passes the puck over to Rasmussen. Oh, talk about finishing your check. Wow. Comes up, scores! Perfectly positioned to bury the rebound.
This is actually a tougher play than it looks, James. You have to have timing and an awareness to be able to get your stick on that rebound and then bury it. Not a lot of time and space available, but he executes perfectly.
Slides it over with pace to DeBrincat. The Red Wings have it in the offensive zone. Mrazek's going to opt for the whistle. I don't mind this call here in the third.
Neither do I. Listen, he has been so dialed in all night, James. He has been excellent, arguably their best player. And he's trying to preserve the lead here by holding on to this one to get the face-off.
Bedard's won a big draw in their own end. Carries it across the line. Fires it on net. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck. Detroit's regained possession of the puck. Down the left wing across the offensive end. And that goes off a body. Korchinski stick handling in his own zone. Reads the play and forces the turnover. Slides the puck over.
Mikhail's picked up a few assists in this game, and his team is leading. And when the puck's on his stick, he's making things happen. His awareness, his ability to thread the needle, it's off the charts tonight.
The Blackhawks offense has been the story tonight as they continue to lead big time in the third. Works it across to Comfer. Passes it over to Fabry. Big time stop.
Mrazek's been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Comfer. Quick feed to Hall. And now it's over to Kane. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Final minute of regulation here. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of booze has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not playing tonight, not happy with the effort as they're getting thrown out.
That's sent in deep, and the forwards will change. He looks deep to Rasmussen. And that'll do it from ringside here. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a... Ray, I want to bring her back to the rookie here for just a quick second. The way he's been challenged by the coaches, it seems to be working.
It does. Now, obviously, the coaching staff feels he's had another gear to give, and I think he responded quite well to the challenge. That's going to be something that we'll watch as the season moves along.
And just another night at the office for one of the best teams in the league. I mean, we've seen this so often through the midway point of this season where they just find ways to deliver. And, you know, you get a strong performance from one of the best rookies in the league as well this season as he picks up a couple points to add to his impressive total already this year and leading this team to the win. All right, to the story in basketball, and this was an interesting night on the... Well, let's take a look at how the standings were impacted with some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Hawks were looking to steal 2 against the Red Wings. Chicago puts on a show to pick up the win. And the hyped-up rookie had plenty of reason to get this celly going when he found the back of the net. And here's how it sounded. Here's a chance inside the offensive end. Moving it around. They score! Oh, the sensational freshman gets it done here with a nifty play. Let's take a look at the rest of the schedule in the NHL. The Kings took to the ice for a collision with the Jets. Los Angeles turns in a strong effort and they pick up the win. The Canucks were hoping to take a bite out of the Hurricanes. Carolina plays the role of destroyer in the win. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next. Welcome back to EA Sports, everybody. I'm James Cebulski. This road trip has turned into a borderline nightmare, but they'll try to close it out with a win tonight. The Oilers have won the draw, and we are now underway. Pass back to the point. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Oh, solid save by Mrazek. Great reflexes, another save.
Mrazek's made an incredible save right there, and it's kind of status quo. He's had such a consistent presence in the net all season long, as indicated by his save percentages. Teams in the win column can't do much more than give your team a chance.
The Oilers take it along the wall. Oh, what a hit along the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Bedard's got the puck in his own zone. Still lots of time left in the period. The game is still scoreless. And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. From the point, looks to make something happen. He got all of that hit on the play. What a stop with the paddle by Mrazek.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical, and he scores!
Big time moment to record the count.
Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
The Blackhawks land the game's first goal here in the first half of the opening frame.
Oh yeah, I really like their game, James. It's not just about getting on the board first, but I like the way they've established a forecheck and they've held possession. I think they've done a real good job. They've had a consistent effort. Now they're going to find a way to finish the back half of this period the same way.
Tries to feed it over to Korchinski. And the puck dies with the trapper save. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Denies the chance by blocking it. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. What a steal in his own end. Directs it on over to Beauvillier. Quick pass across to Bedard. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender getting a piece of that one. Skinner is going to hang on for a whistle. Another big face-off moving as this power play rolls on here tonight. Tierney's won the draw here in their own zone. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Oh, we got some tired defenders as icing is the call. Tierney's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. They win the draw and go on the attack.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Bedard's looking to win this draw on this man advantage here. Chicago's won the face-off deep in their own end. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Sends a pass over. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Edmonton's got a hold of the puck. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Chicago's got the puck. The Blackhawks played along the wing. Oh, what a save in front. Getting into the later stages of this period. Chicago's up 1-0. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. The Oilers will play it in their own end. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Oh, another hit. This guy's all about ruthless aggression tonight.
Well, he certainly is. His feet are always moving, and they've been clean body on body, but certainly sending a message and setting the tempo.
And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Play resumes here as he wins the draw and scores! And the scratching and clawing has paid off as we are back to even.
Well, we're back to evens, James. I really like their game. I mean, when you're pushing and you're trying to find a way to get ahead and on top, you have to trust the process. That's exactly what they've done, and they've been rewarded for it.
The Blackhawks take control of the faceoff. Shot! They score! Let's go!
It's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity. You see players taking this shot all the time in practice with their skill coaches, and I'm telling you right now, this is perfect execution. Shooting in stride, quick snap of the wrist, and putting it in the back of the net. Got to see where you want to be. His head was up the whole time.
The Blackhawks are making the most of their opportunities here in this opening frame with the early lead.
Yeah, it's been back and forth play here, and they've competed. James, it's been a good game, but now they get the go-ahead goal so they can play with more confidence.
Inside the offensive end, now down the left. Sends it in deep. Chicago's got the puck in the defensive end. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Takes a shot. They score! It's back-to-back tallies.
Yeah, they've been chalking out the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. Oh, man, that's a tough one for the goaltender. He's still looking for it. He's Bob and Evan and Florida because there's so many layers in front of him. He doesn't even get a look at this.
Here in the late goings of the period, the Blackhawks now lead by 2. And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
The Oilers are fortunate that this game is close, James. I mean, they've had way too many turnovers, some terrible blue line decisions. They need to shore that up if they want to get back in the game.
Our broadcast crew catching a conversation with the rookie and the coach here, Pounder.
Well, I think it's up to the coach to remind the young players on the team to keep it going. Don't get complacent. The game is far from over still.
Lots of time left in this period. Chicago's got a 3-1 lead as they have dominated for the most part in this. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Takes a shot.
Mrazek's been really sharp tonight, James, and then just have a look at his save percentage, and he's making the stops that he needs to. But man, his team's played well. They got going north, they created opportunities, and the reason why they have a healthy lead.
And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. The Oilers win the draw. And now he moves it quickly to Hyman. Drills him. Edmonton's got a hold of it against the wall. Bouchard's lugging the puck. Here's a chance. And that's blocked. Oh, what a stiff save.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. The Blackhawks have been getting solid offensive contributions, leading 3-1. The Oilers come up with a defensive zone draw. And it's a quick pass to Hyman. Edmonton's got the puck against the half wall. Quick pass to Raquel. To the low slot. And that shot gets caught in traffic. The Oilers take it across the line. Receives the pass. Bedard's got it against the boards. Shot. Oh, a clutch save.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Edmonton's been the busier team offensively with way more shots on goal, but they still trail in the second. Bedard's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. And play rolls on as he came up with a nice stop there. The Blackhawks have it now. Takes a shot. Nothing doing. Here's a short pass to Bouchard. More than half the period has expired. Chicago's got a 3-1 lead. The Blackhawks win the draw, and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. And he was locked in on that save as play continues. The lane was plugged up, and that shot's blocked. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Huge hit on the play. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. And that goes off a stick somewhere in traffic. And he's ridden off the puck. And he snags that one with the glove. From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Handles the puck. Comes up with the stop. Oh, and it's another save on the play.
Beauty save back there. He's really owning his crease.
There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. In the final moments of this period, the Blackhawks are up 3-1. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts? Chicago's performance tonight still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And look who's at it again. Another hit. He's just racking them up tonight.
Well, he really is using every ounce of his body to just crush players all over the ice, sending that message he wants to win.
Moves it to Bedard. Tries to get the puck over to Raquel. Shakes himself free. Scores! Sending a clear message that they are not taking their foot off the gas in this third period here, Cheryl.
Well, you can certainly tell that they bought into the game plan, and the coach is certainly ecstatic with the performance of the entire bench. I mean, look at the way they're moving, holding the puck, attacking the net at the right times. It has been a seamless effort.
The Oilers start with the puck in their own end. And that's broken up with a stick in front. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Carrick's ready for the draw as they will continue to try to kill off this penalty. The Blackhawks win that offensive zone face-off. And we got a stoppage as the puck sails over the glass. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Good heads-up play to sneak in there on the tie-up and come up with the puck. Oh, that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Oh, turns it aside once again. Oh, he completely missed the shot.
The crowd's up and ready to get back on the ice. With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
They score!
In all areas of the game that have really been terrific tonight, James. I've also enjoyed the communication that we're seeing on the ice, not just the body language, but also the vocalness. I mean, they're creating all over the ice, and it's been real fun to watch.
Trying to exit the defensive zone. And that's one way to help kill off this penalty as they get the puck out, Cheryl.
Well, when you're on the PK unit, you have to be able to anticipate. They do just that. They're able to retrieve the puck and fire it down the ice. Makes no mistake on the clear, James. Hard and heavy on the stick.
And the puck skips out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. Takes a moment behind the net. The Blackhawks move it in. Quick feed to Bedard. Fantastic save!
Campbell's in the right spot at the right time. Just a brilliant save.
Nugent Hopkins plays it now. Back to the blue line. Comes up with a glove save. And he slides it quickly to Raquel.
Chicago's top line has been just that tonight. They've contributed offensively, and they're a reason they're in the lead. He's been dangerous tonight. 2 goals, puck on his stick. Can he get the hattie?
McLeod's ready for the draw, this man advantage. The Blackhawks win the draw. Takes the pass. Fires it into the offensive zone. Oh, and he whiffs on it. Chicago's got it now. Can't get it to go. Edmonton's looking to break out. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. That's all she wrote from this one tonight. Well, a complete team effort right. And just a fun one to call, all in all. That was just a good game, a lot of offense. We love goals. I know my broadcast partner, Ray, he was smiling as he put down the headset. You know, he's loving, he loves goals. I mean, the guy scored over 400 of them. I mean, only 2 of those are empty netters, in case you didn't know. I mean, the guy loves his goals, but love what the rookie did. Big offensive performance tonight, and he just continues to rattle up votes to me, in my mind, as the Calder Trophy winner. He's the front runner in my opinion, and I don't think there's a debate on that one there. All right, back to the phones we go. Cameron's on the west side. Cam, what's up? Did I get it? All right, let's go around the horn and see what happened elsewhere around the NHL tonight. The Oilers took on the Blackhawks. Chicago padded the stats on this night and pick up the... Well, some fun, some drama, a little bit of everything on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of those scores around the league. The Kraken paired up with the Red Wings. Seattle turns in a defensive masterpiece in the shutout victory. The Ducks were hoping to quiet the crowd on the road against the Hurricanes. Anaheim pounded their opponents into submission with a huge offensive effort. The Stars were on the road up against the Senators. Ottawa topples the opposition with a strong defensive performance, and they get the win. We got a jam-packed show. We've got a lot more stuff we got to get to, so don't even think about going anywhere. Stay with us.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, hugging, they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos. And I ain't saying that I'm Nickelback, kicking it in Cali with today's Susu, but everybody's got a song called Rockstar. Lately I've been feeling like one, so I wrote one too, and it goes like...
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. And when you're hot, you are hot. And that is the way things have gone for the home team as of late. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight. The Flames start things off on the right. No right on the opening draw. Huberdeau's got the puck. Picks up the puck. And he comes up with it.
Mrazek's been consistent all season long. I mean, his team's in the winning column. His save percentage is up, and he's a real reason why they have a chance in every game.
Wolf's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. While we have a moment in the action, let's check in with tonight's pound for pound. Cheryl?
I'm going to be looking at a couple of players who have similar roles. James, play a similar style, and you know it's going to be their time on ice, and whether they get elevated, how often the coach puts them out there, that'll really dictate their end-of-the-game performance.
Here's a shot. Let's get the call.
Well, he doesn't like it, but he's going to get the charging call here, and it's earned. I mean, he came from distance, he didn't slow down, and he got all of his check.
Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process and their skill sets.
Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Levels them with the hit.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Vlasic cross the line and gain the zone. Great blocker stop by Wolf. Quick feed to Kurashev. Looks to get the puck over to Perron. Shot! Denies him! He got all of it! Now a quick pass to Walker. Puck grabbed by Weegar. Big hit, and that frees up possession. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And he lays them out with that collision. Takes it into the slot. He scores! The Flames strike first here in the opening frame. A relatively early goal here in this one.
Well, you can see that the team is starting to settle in, and it's typically halfway through the period when you can see who's got the legs and who doesn't. But it's been a consistent effort. Now they've got the lead. Hey, often when they get the lead, they finish the game with the lead. So it's a nice way to start the game.
And the lane's clogged up blocking that. And here's the pass to Raquel. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing.
Kuzmenko's been struggling to put up some numbers, and it can be frustrating to head into a pointless streak and continue. When that happens, you start to get down on yourself. It can really affect your confidence. You got to focus on the little things and try and keep good habits.
Jones plays it into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Wolf's got the puck and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he hasn't been busy, James, but he makes a key save right there. Really important that he keeps his head in focus in the game.
Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Chicago's got it in the offensive zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Kept in at the line as that's blocked.
Yeah, it's a tough one for the PK unit. You got it on your stick. You got to find a way to clear. Instead, now you're scrambling to get back to defensive position to try and negate this power play.
Denies him again.
They make some consecutive saves there. He's got me wondering where his...
Oh, my goodness, it's stayed out. What a save.
It was all about in, James, and that athleticism and the will to get to that puck, that was on display.
Oh, denies him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I got to say, where are the D-boxing out?
And the puck clears the zone. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Look at this! A chance! They score! We are tied after that power play marker.
This is absolutely huge, James. Power plays are supposed to give you momentum, and you certainly get it when you get the equalizer.
Past the midway mark in this period, we got a tie game. All right, there's the end of period number one. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number two right after this. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. And we are underway, still tied up here in the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Calgary's fortunate the game is still tied here, James. They have a minority of shots on net. They're going to have to get at some attack mentality, a sense of urgency, and drive the net.
Skates to the crease.
The game is all about timing here, James. And they're in front, so this next few shifts are critical. They won't have any time or energy to keep their opponent guessing.
The Blackhawks are up by one, and this is certainly a team that seems to play with more confidence when they're not chasing the game, Cheryl.
Yeah, it's always better to be when you're in front, James. I mean, you know that you have the lead. speed. You have a little more confidence when the puck's on your stick, but there's a lot of runway left. They have to play with that confidence, but they have to manage the puck as well.
Oh, what a stop by Mrazek. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to beat a task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
Calgary's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
The Blackhawks get their man back out of the box.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, these home fans have had enough. They're wondering when a call's going the opposite way here, Cheryl.
You can hear the frustration right now with that third call in a row, I might add, James. I mean, this is a one-sided game, isn't it?
Unbelievable. Calgary's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this faceoff. The Flames take possession off the faceoff. Considered a win for the penalty killers as the power play fails to execute.
Coach won't be happy with that, James. Didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion and make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Wolf's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The Blackhawks lead at 2-1 in what has been an entertaining game thus far. A flimsy start to this one, and the coaching staff trying to wake the players up, it looks like, here on the bench.
Yeah, there's no tempo. There just isn't any moxie, so the coach is turning to the rookie to get it done, James. And I like this play because it's also instilling confidence, and you're sending a very clear message to the entire lineup as well as your rookie that you believe that they can energize this group.
Wingberg's recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Nice play short-handed as they get control of the puck. Clearing attempt. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Power play has expired. And he takes the pass. Slides it across. And that goes off a player. Calgary's got it in their own zone. And he takes the feed. Chicago's got control of it now from their own end. And he slides it quickly to Hall. And now he moves it quickly to Korchinski. And that's a great heads-up play by Huberdeau. Feeds it over. Quick shot. He scores!
Yeah, that's a great number. He gets career number 100 in terms of goal, James, and this is one he will not forget.
Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. Calgary's won it. Quick pass to DeHaan. The Blackhawks gain possession along the wall. Cuts to the front and makes the save. Oh, here we go. Chicago's playing the puck from the blue line. And it curves off the glove and it stays out.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines, and this goaltender does a great job of making it happen. Well, he's going to find his gun attached to the bench. I mean, there's a lack of discipline here, frustration, and multiple penalties called on him.
The Flames once again send out their power play unit.
Well, sometimes it can be frustrating and it can give you energy, and this power above average.
Oh, what a hit!
Well, you know that this is how he plays, James. He's been lining them up all night long. He's doing a great job of physically engaging.
Inside the offensive zone. Angles it over to Carrier. Been a fun night in the barn as we bring an end to period number 2, and there's still 20 more minutes of action to go here in regulation. Third period. Don't go anywhere. It has been a tightly contested affair to this point, and here we go. Period number 3 is underway. And he gets just enough of it to keep it out for the back of the net. Lots of time left in this period. We are all tied up in this one. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Shakes off the coverage. Tremendous stop with the blocker by Wolf.
What a fantastic save from a high-danger scoring area, James. And, I mean, he's bailing his team out. They have to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice.
Both teams gliding into position, and the official set to drop the puck. Bedard's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. With the stop. Wolf's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
The Flames win the draw here in their own end. Sends the pass over. And it's a quick pass to Kuzmenko. The Flames have it now. Takes the feed. And he takes the feed. Moves the puck across to Mirolinov. Moves it quickly over to Kuzmenko. Levels him with the hit. Stops him with the glove. Feeds the puck to Walker. Trying to clear. And they get the puck out, and they'll go off for a line change.
Well, this is a smart play, James. Instead of trying to carry it and transport it yourself, you get the line change. Now you got fresh legs out there to attack.
From the point, they take control of it. And he makes the save on that play. Sends it quickly to Kuzmenko. Sends it over to Huberdeau. Quick pass to Kadri. And the traffic neutralizes that threat. The Blackhawks move the puck in the defensive zone. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Moves the puck. Oh, huge hit against the wall. You know he felt that one.
Well, and that's a tone setter. That's sending a message to every player on your team. Get involved physically, pay the price, use your body, and get the puck.
They are really starting to apply the pressure here in the offensive end. Here's a shot. Save made by the keeper. Moves it to the half wall. Here's another. Oh, what a save. Scooped up by the knee. And he takes the dish. Calgary's got the puck behind the net. And makes the save. Taken by Bedard. Moves the puck into the D zone. And now it's to Raquel. From the right side, takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Kadri. And there's a glove save on the play. The Predators are coming up for the next game, and I was just told a little while ago that a few extra seats have been released for this one, so if you haven't got your tickets yet, you know what to do. Kadri's won the draw. Oh, great glove save by Mrazek. Back underway as he wins the draw. Scores! Well, talk about a friendly
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
Calgary's here in the faceoff at center. Moves it over to Kuzmenko. Moves it to Huberdeau. What a stop right there!
Mrazek's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Stopped by the goaltender. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Takes the feed from the wing. Fires it. Standing tall with the save. Well, there's the horn, and we are still evened up here in this one. That means a little bonus hockey. Overtime is coming up in moments. It's sudden death overtime, and the puck is dropped. Let's go. Goes right to the crease. Game on a stick. Mrazek's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. A big draw looming here in the offensive zone. Kadri's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Oh, look at this. Game on a stick. Calgary's going to play the puck from behind the cage. He's got a goal. And there's the final horn, bringing this one officially to an end. This was one of those nights that I don't think we've really seen a night like this, and not just from a team standpoint, but I will also kind of focus in on the kid here for a second, because we have raved about just how good he is. This might have been his worst effort we've seen in the National Hockey League so far. Never mind just the fact that he doesn't get any points offensively. Great night to be on the couch and watching hockey. Tons of scores around the league. Let's take a look at what went down. The Oilers took to the road to match up with the Wild. Edmonton pulls this one out in a game that went right down to the finish. The Hurricanes were hoping to grab 2 points up against the Sabres. Buffalo turns in a strong defensive effort, enough to preserve the win. Hey, we got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more on the other side. Don't even think about leaving us. All-Star Weekend just around the corner. We are joined on the line here by one Ray Ferraro. How are you, bud?
I'm good. Enjoying the time off.
Yes, from me, right?
Yes,
kind
that
of.
too.
Here we are, All-Star game coming up, and the Calder race is really kind of heating up, including one guy that a lot of people here locally have been enjoying watching so far.
Yeah, and I think they can continue to think that there's a chance he's going to be in this final mix for the Calder. He's had a really good year, and now you're at a sample size where we have more games played than not, and he's not really slowed down at all. I think he's a legit Calder candidate.
He has certainly got a vote in my eyes based on what I've seen so far. What about some of the other races that are happening? And congratulations to the youngster who gets his 70th career goal and notches that last night. 70 goals already in the league. I don't know if anybody saw it coming this quickly for the youngster, but boy, what a gift to score goals already in this league. 70 goals. Well done. So good, so soon. You know, there are a couple of other interesting milestones across the league. Well, a lot of buzz in the air going into this one here, and when you think of some of the great freshman campaigns that we have seen in the history of the National Hockey League, no season may compare if the rookie here tonight can deliver with a performance like we have seen from him all year long. If he can become the NHL's all-time single-season rookie points leader. Right, to hit that mark, to go on the top of the list. And you think of some of the A-listers in the history of the game that have been there, he could topple them all. And you know what? I'm not betting against him. I see him doing it, and I see him doing it tonight. There's a buzz in the air, almost like a big fight feel, and it's happening on the ice. And you know who's got you covered. Ray and yours truly bringing you all the action. What do you know? We've got an all-time new rookie points king in the NHL. The kid delivers, and you knew it was just elementary based on the season that he's been having. So good, so soon. People thought he was going to be good. I think there was definitely a conversation to be in the mix for Rookie of the Year. But, I mean, this isn't even close. This is as one-sided a rookie race that we have seen for the Calder in a very long time. Congratulations to the new rookie points king in a single season in the National Hockey League. We're going to get lots of reaction from around the league. A lot of... Well, history could be made tonight, and it could be in the form of a sensational freshman here in the National Hockey League. If the kid can find a way to light the lamp, as he has done all season long, he will become the NHL single-season rookie goal-scoring record holder. How about that, to be this good this soon? We knew he would be all right. We knew he'd have an impact in the National Hockey League as a freshman. But to do this already? Unbelievable. I think he's going to get it done. I really do. And we'll find out. We'll all find out tonight when the puck drops, and you got to tune in to see all the action. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Habs went toe-to-toe on the road against the Sharks. Montreal played their best in overtime, and they get the 2 points. The Stars faced off against the Ducks. Anaheim tallied up a clean sheet thanks to a brilliant defensive effort. The Avs were in tough with the Canucks. Vancouver pulverizes the opposition with a big offensive night. A very special guest drops by on the show, and we'll do that next. We are in Chicago tonight, home of the Monsters of the Midway, and I think I'm broke from shoving on the Magnificent Mile. It is time for Blackhawks hockey. The Blackhawks take possession here on the opening draw, and we are underway. And not much on that one. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. A chance in front! There's another stop!
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Still looking for our first goal. Quick feed to Ekholm. The Oilers play it along the boards. Handles the pass. Denies him! The Blackhawks scoop it up along the boards. Slides the puck across to Raquel. And that's deflected. Moves it to Hyman. Rocked him.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace. Ekholm's been working so hard with the puck and without it. It's just not dropping for him. And when it doesn't drop, it can be extremely frustrating. You want to get points. You want to feel like you're contributing.
Puck picked up by Bouchard. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Moves into the slot. Gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Skinner's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
We got a penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the goal.
Well, it's kind of hard to protect a one-goal lead when you're sitting in the box and your team's short-handed, James. The PK unit's going to have to find a way to stave off the power play here and get the job done.
Chicago's penalty-killing unit delivers in a big way. Both sides back to even strength.
Well, often in hockey we say timing is everything, and when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity on the power play, you have to cash in, and the whole bench knows that that was a missed opportunity.
And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. More than half the period has expired. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Offense his own face-off, and he wins the draw. Oh, he'll feel that one. Chicago's got possession at center. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Fogel's got it in the defensive end. Good stand-up hit on the play. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Slides it diagonally to Bedard. Driving right to the front. Decides to think about it. And that's deflected off someone in front. And he's going to pounce on it for the whistle and get a stoppage in play, and much needed at that.
I can't overstate how timely important that this cover is, James. When you're on your heels and you're chasing the game, you need a reset button. Goaltender allows it to happen.
Picked up along the wall by Sarnak. Puck scooped up by Nurse. And puts the body into it, a little bumper car hockey. Takes the puck at the point. And that's blocked from someone in front. The Oilers have it against the wall.
Got a lot of offensive zone possession time, and you got to figure he knows he's 1 goal away from his next milestone.
Korchinski swooping in on the attack. Pests it over. Great save by Skinner. All right, time to get a clean sheet of ice here as period number 1 comes to an end. As you heard the horn sound, we'll be back with much, much more as this is going to be a fun one tonight. A tightly contested 20 minutes to start. Let's see if this continues here in the second. All right, Pounder, how would you assess this game through the first 20 minutes played?
Chicago's game plan to start this second period needs to be to hold on to the puck, keep it simple, and not turn the puck over. I mean, their opponent has been jumping hard. They've got to be ready for it. So they've got to make better decisions with the puck.
And now it's grabbed by Hyman. Feeds it over to McDavid. Fires it on net. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Interesting conversation right now being had on the bench with the coach and the young rookie.
Well, sometimes when the team doesn't have anything going for them, you got to do something different. So the coach is turning to the rookie, and often it's one shift that can have an impact and can change the temperature of the game. And this coach is asking the rookie to do it.
Still lots of time left in the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And he's knocked off the puck there. Slides the pass over to Raquel. The Blackhawks looking against the halfway. Huge goal puts it in front.
Well, persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. This is the case right here as they get the go-ahead. The goaltender has no chance on this one as his teammate just makes a gift of a pass right into his wheelhouse, and he just powders it by.
Did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognizes success.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. And he slides it quickly to Raquel. Centering in front, and that doesn't connect. Knocked away. Here's a blast! Big save by the goaltender. Bouchard's taking it from his own end. Gets the puck over to McDavid. Here he is in front! And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Chicago's got the puck along the wall. And that's blocked away. Moves it quickly over to Raquel. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Oilers will go to work here in the offensive zone. It's a 2-on-1. Across the line. Down in front. Passes it again. On a miscue ends that opportunity. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. Oh, a direct hit on the play. Ho, ho.
Well, the other team, they should be hearing footsteps, James, because he's been doing it all night long. I mean, it is intentful, but it's clean. He's been throwing down the hits all game long.
Oh, what a save! He bluffed that one!
What a save from point-blank range. I mean, he's in fabulous position, square to the shooter in the slot, and he makes the glove hand save.
Hayden's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Slides it quickly to Hyman. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Raquel. Takes the feed from his own end. There's a great glove save by Skinner. The Oilers will play from the defensive zone. Loses the coverage there. Here's the pass. Couldn't get it to go. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
Mrazek's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Oh, and another beauty stop right there. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. Should be a thrilling conclusion to this one as period number 3 is now underway. Well, with 2 periods played, Pounder, your thoughts?
Edmonton's put in a strong effort tonight, James, and there's 20 minutes left, so there is some runway to claw their way back into this game, especially when they've dominated possession time. Now, this can be frustrating at times when you feel like you're holding the puck and you're going nowhere, but at the end of the day, it's all about cashing in right now and what you can do in these last few shifts to make a difference.
Tees it up! Edmonton's gained possession. Slides it up ahead from the right wing. Dishes it off. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps them at bay. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come on the attack down the right side. From behind the net. Edmonton's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Big time stop. Quick pass to Walker. Oh, stops him with a goal. Great reflexes there.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves, one after another.
So the young rookie getting more instruction here from the head coach. And what sort of messaging now?
Well, I think with a lead, you want to really protect it. So you're reminding the rookie that you want them to be responsible defensively and shut it down. You just hope the message isn't confusing, because you certainly don't want the rookie to be confused in terms of their aggression. You still want them to be heavy and hard on the puck and continue to do what they've been doing.
Lots of time left in this period. Been a pretty good offensive display, at least for one side. 3-1 is where we sit. Grabbed along the boards by Fogle. Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Oh, and he misfires on that. Here's a short pass to Bedard. The Blackhawks move it ahead. Puck dumped in. The Oilers gain control of the puck. Stars! Make it 3 in a row, and they're coming now.
Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
McDavid's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. And he maintains possession of the puck here. Moves it to Bedard. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Shot! Comes up with the stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. They're going to go here.
Well, the tempers are flaring and changing the momentum of the game. Let's see who the winner is.
Right on the button, and this thing's over.
He got his bell wrong. He really connected on that one. Sometimes when you're getting blown out and you're upset and you're frustrated, you're sending a message to your team as well. You're sending a message like, hey, you got to finish this one strong. We got to send a message for the next time we meet.
Chicago's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time late in this third. Bedard's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Now a quick pass to Roy. Taken along the wall by Bedard. And he makes the save. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Chicago's got the puck along the boards.
The Blackhawks' top line has been so impressive coming onto the ice right now. Midway through this third period, you know that they're so tough to defend. They skate well, and they love to shoot the puck.
Big time stop there.
He does a great job of having sound positional play based on where the puck is on that low inner slot. And he makes himself big, takes away the holes, and makes a save.
The Blackhawks are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. McLeod's gained possession, and his great work inside the face-off circle pays off again. And he coughs it up with the pass. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Late goings of this period. Chicago's got a little more jump in their step tonight. They lead it 4-1. Picked up along the boards by Terry. Moves it around along the half wall. The Blackhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Grabs it in his own end. Passes it to Bedard. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. He was totally locked in on that play. Less than a minute to go now here in regulation. Bringing this one to an end. And you can Ray, the way the kids seem to respond after being nudged by the coach, there seemed to be a different player there. Am I wrong?
No, not at all, James. And it's funny because some guys you can really go and get into their ears, and others you have to lay back a bit. And a coach and a rookie player are still working out that relationship, but we saw something pretty clearly. A challenge was responded to.
Just a complete effort right from puck drop in this one. They came out, they dominated, and it was just a very business-like performance out there in the victory. And like the rookie's game, too. I mean, I've liked his game all year long, but the kid picks up another goal in the victory and just continues to shine brightly in this freshman campaign. Back to the phones we go. Ian is on line 2. How are you? Let's take a look at the scoreboard and what went down tonight on the ice. The Oilers were hoping their offense would show up in a big way against the Blackhawks. Chicago put on a show offensively in the win. Quite the night for the rookie who gets the game winner in this one. Here's how it sounded. Creating all sorts of havoc inside the offensive end. Here's a chance. Scores! The sensational freshman continues the magic here. All right, here's a little more 4-1-1 on what went down in the NHL. The Canadiens faced off with the Kings. Los Angeles taps into another gear and pick up the 2 points in the win. The Bruins look to run roughshod over the Rangers. Well, busy night in the National Hockey League. Let's see what happened elsewhere on the ice. The Canucks had their hands full with the Sharks. Vancouver tosses up a clean sheet thanks to a beautiful effort in goal. The Avalanche played a game against the Flames. Colorado punches their way to victory thanks to a strong offensive display. The Senators were in a dogfight on the road against the Lightning. Tampa Bay teed up a victory in a tightly contested affair. We got to take a quick pause for the cause, but we got a lot more coming up on the other side. Stay with us. Nashville's entering play, having taken the last two between these two teams. Yossi's playmaking was something to behold in the last meeting, and so was his physicality. Raquel's last game saw him score a goal and force a number of turnovers. Two dynamic stars and two teams that provide a whole lot of smash-mouth hockey, and it's ready to go. Opening face-off is just seconds away. The Predators win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Here's a blast! Mrazek's opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Time to go pound for pound with a key matchup in tonight's game. Cheryl?
Well, the game is more than speed and skill. It's also about what's between the ears, the IQ, the awareness on the ice. And I think both of these players have a similar style. It's about...
Here we go! 2-on-1! Slides it across!
Shot, James. I mean, I'm looking at this, but man, I don't know if any goaltender would have stopped this. The way he was able to move his feet around that puck quickly with that quick release, the snap of the wrist to be able to put it by the tendy.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit.
Oh, it goes right up the post. Sends a pass over. From the open ice, they gain the line. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Centering pass. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. Across the line. And he makes the save there.
Saros makes a good save and redirects the puck to the corner, and this cleans up the front of the net, and really no trash for second shot opportunity.
More than half the period left to play. Chicago's up 1-0. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Takes a shot. Oh, what a save by Saros. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Chicago's holding a noticeable edge in the shot department here in the first, and they lead as a result. And they'll start with possession. Oh, saved it! What a stop!
Well, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck and send a clear message to his team that he's behind him. He's going to be the foundation tonight.
Oh, he just got enough of that one to keep it out.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns his...
Deuces! Wow, that's his second of the game!
Well, he's got two talents on the score sheet, James, but I love this kid off the puck as well. I think that he's had a hard nose on the forecheck. He's hounded it, he's hunted it, and guess what? He's been rewarded for his efforts. I love the confidence he had to take this shot, James, but it's because his head was up. He recognized he had the lane, through the traffic jam, and beat the goaltender.
Official signals to the players to get into position, and we're about ready to drop the puck. O'Reilly's won possession. And now he moves it to Evangelista. Oh, big-time use of physicality on that one. It's a 2-on-1. Passes it over. Oh, what a save! Receives the pass. There's another stop. Slides it across. Turns it away. O'Reilly's moving the puck through his own zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Sissons wins possession in the defensive zone. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Sissons gets set for the face-off here as they will continue to play shorthanded. Nashville's going to start with the puck in their own end. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Saros makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. The Blackhawks have done a great job moving their feet tonight, and they lead here midway through the first. Sissons wins the defensive zone faceoff. Gets it out of his own end. The Blackhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Caught into the glove by Saros. Sissons and company still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Nashville's got it in the defensive zone. Here's the clearing attempt. And just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play.
Fabo standing up, ready to go.
Huge steal in his own end. Puck cleared from the defensive end. The Blackhawks can't convert on the power play. Both sides are back to even strength. Takes the feed. Here's a chance. Oh, what a save on the slapper. The Blackhawks have it now. Feeds it over. And there's a shot. Oh, and it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Paul's return to the lineup certainly gives his team some added boost in offense as he gets a dangerous shot right off the hop.
Nashville's ready to go on the attack. Shot! Here's a pad save as he kicks it away. And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The Blackhawks are winning by 2 heading into the second period here, James, and it is a deserved effort. They've been all over the puck. They've been strong on the forecheck, and in particular on the puck. They've managed it extremely well, and they've been rewarded for their effort.
Chicago's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. Fabro stick handling in his own zone. And now he tries to get it across to Forsberg. Chicago's got a hold of it along the wall. Through center along the wing. Simple glove save by Saros. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Lots of time left in this period. The Blackhawks lead this one 2-zip. Bedard's won the faceoff here in the offensive zone. Gains the zone from the right. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck.
He's got 2 goals already. Puck's on his stick. He's hunting his third.
Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Takes the shot. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials.
Well, everyone has a job and a role to do, and guess what? It's about PK execution right now. They have the 1-goal lead. Now they're protecting it.
Nashville sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Well, a timely power play at this juncture of the game, James, to even it up. This is huge for this power play. Your big stars, they need to shine.
Takes a shot, and the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. It's all tied up. Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Bedard's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Too much congestion blocks the shot. Lets it go. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Saros. And we've got a fight.
Yeah, the physical engagement here has been off the charts, and the discipline has to maintain itself, but a good toe-to-toe fight sends a message.
Well, a spirited scrap comes to an end with the takedown.
I think he might be relieved as they head to the ice as he was taking a thrashing.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Tosses it on to Raquel. They put the puck into the offensive end. And he comes up with it. Nashville's got a hold of the puck. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sissons. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Mrazek. Here in the later stages of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Takes possession off the draw. Quick feed to Raquel. Shot! Oh, great save here!
Saros has been great tonight, James, and you can't ask more of the tender than that. I mean, he's been under siege in terms of the shots. He's making key saves and timely ones at that. Now it's his team to back him up and find a way to get going north.
Fires it on net. He scores! City's on the board for the season.
That's going to feel good because he has had a drought, hasn't he, James? So he's got the monkey off of his back, but he'll want to face off with another one shortly to feel real good.
The Blackhawks have persevered. They weathered the storm, and look at this. They now lead here late in the second.
This should give them a real jolt here, James, and they're hoping to the intermission with the lead, and this is really important that they feed off of that energy and they come out in the third flying.
Puts it on net. And there's the horn bringing an end to period number 2. Still 20 minutes more of action in the third. Stick around. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And this one's underway here in the third. Centering feed! And he denies that great opportunity there. Puts it and whips it. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Saros.
He does a great job being set to position here. Otherwise, he's not going to be able to make that second save, James. But
our broadcast crew catching this conversation here as the rookie's hearing it from the coach. Is this words of encouragement here, Cheryl?
Absolutely, James. I mean, the rookie has been playing fantastic. A lot of pace to his game, and the coach is just reminding him to stay the course. Don't get frustrated because getting a ton of chances.
Chicago's turned good defense into good offense as they lead it early in this third period. The Blackhawks have it in the offensive zone. Too much traffic in the lane. Slides the puck across to Nyquist. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Shakes loose. Oh, what a slick stop by Saros.
He reads this play perfectly, James. Gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Penalty coming up here.
Well, this is a critical juncture of the game. You've got the 1-goal lead, and now you take a penalty. The PK unit has to be the task and kill this off.
Nashville's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Well, they haven't scored on the power play yet, man. It is a tough thing to do, and this is an earned opportunity. They practice. They know what they're doing. It'll come.
Slides it up to Evangelista. Handles the puck. Quick shot! Turned aside with a glove by Saros. There's the whistle as the puck stopper wants to hang on. The Blackhawks have shown no signs of stopping putting pucks on net, and they lead it here in this third. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Predators will play it in their own end. On the attack along the boards. Chicago's got the puck in their own end. Look at this. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Saros. Scooped up along the wall by Riley. Nyquist's got the puck in his own zone.
Raquel's almost back on the ice.
Evangelista's going to play it against the half wall and makes the routine save.
Reaction time is everything when you're a goaltender, and that's why you see from a young age them working on all of those different drills to help them with these kinds of saves. Just flash the leather and make the save. What a glove hand.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Blackhawks have a little breathing room here, but not much as they lead at 3-2. Puts it in deep. Nashville's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass to McCarron. He says, let's get physical on that play. Stones him in front.
What an incredible save in a high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
More than half the period has expired. The Blackhawks are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And he slides it quickly to Lozon. Slides it on over to Martinick. Dumps it in. Chicago's got a hold of it against the wall. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Nashville's looking to break out of their own end. The Predators move to the offensive zone. Dishes it off. And that one's stopped. Oh, hello. Comes up with the puck with a quick steal. Nice flick of the stick. The Blackhawks take it along the wall. Slides it across. And he makes the save. Tries to get it to Raquel. Feeds it over. Gets a piece of it and will play on.
Raquel's last play was a tough one, James. He loses his balance, which makes it difficult for him to corral the puck and get it off with precision, but he makes the play.
Here's a short pass to Bedard. Moves it ahead from off the wall. He's got a step, and he makes the save with ease. Saros covers up the puck and will get a whistle.
Well, he's had an excellent night, James, and he's been reading the flow phenomenally, and that's exactly that right there to be able to hold on.
Chicago's been on a roll offensively tonight. Lots of chances, and they lead it late in this third. There's the final word, and this one's in the books. Well, after this one, partner, can we call this a if we can bring this back to the kid here for just a second. We saw that moment during the broadcast where, the coach was kind of on him and challenging him to just try to deliver. And I don't know if he ever really got a chance to sort of, that quote-unquote, man up, if you will. I don't think the opportunity really presented it there. So, I don't think... Just a classic textbook performance from what we've seen from this team through the midway point of this season. A nice performance by the rookie as he picks up a couple of points in the win as well. But you're looking at one of the best teams in the league, one of the finest rookies so far in this season, and it's all coming together here nicely. All right, time for a quick break. We got much more, including the story on the hardwood next. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the finals. All right, at this time, let's get you caught up on all the action on the ice tonight. The Preds took to the ice to lock up with the Blackhawks. Chicago toughed this one out, and they get the win. The Stars were on the road to take on the Kings. Dallas perseveres in this one, and they get the victory. The Pens took to the ice to battle the Rangers. The New York Rangers terrific in the shootout, and they get the extra point. Lots more puck talk coming your way, and we'll get to it next. Chicago's got the advantage, having won the last contest in this rivalry. Lots of hits and a bunch of goals the last time he feasted on them. Great energy whistle, icing the call. Well, Cheryl, I know there were a couple of key players you had your eye on going in for this one. Let's go pound for pound.
It's a tough game to be able to perform game in and game out, and these two players are similar styles, so I really want to keep my eye on them. Really an eye test to see who's playing better throughout the 3 periods.
Looks to make a play over to Krug. Skates across the blue line. The Blackhawks have it from their own end. Feeds it to Bedard. Along the half wall with the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Hall. What a great read, breaking up the pass. Chicago's gained possession along the boards. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The game is still scoreless. They win the draw and go on the attack. Passes it over. And he makes the save, and that had some hot sauce on that one. St. Louis looks to break out in their own end. Takes the pass. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal. St. Louis has the game's opening goal near the midway mark. Period number 1. Cheryl, does that still count as that quick start you were talking about?
I don't qualify that as a quick start, James. You got to find ways to generate more offense. Listen, they capitalize on what they got, but they have to continue to find their legs and increase the pace of this game if they want to win it.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. St. Louis leads it 1-0. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. And a great save!
These are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Fires it on net! Scores! All over the rebound, and he puts it in!
Well, I really like the effort on this goal, James. He shows a knack for the net and being real hard and heavy on his stick as he's able to put that rebound in the net. Goaltender's got to clean that up, though. That one got kicked right back out.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. And he takes the pass. Here's a shot. Oh, he kind of struggled with that one, but he got just enough to keep it out. Dishes it off. Grabs it with the glove.
This is an impressive save right here, James. I mean, there's a ton of net front presence, and so a lot of traffic that he has to battle through to find the puck, and he does, and he makes a nice save.
Works it across to Saad. Shot! Blocked in traffic. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Centering pass. Picked off in front. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Well, Well, Cheryl, what are your thoughts on this conversation right now we're witnessing between the coach and the youngster?
James, I think that the coach is reiterating to the rookie, listen, we're getting in the offensive zone. We've held sustained pressure. We're owning the boards, but we got to find a way to get to the middle of the ice. And often you just need a reminder to drive the paint, to attack, have that mentality. It's got to be killer instinct.
Chicago's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Picked up along the wall by Saad. Slides the puck across. St. Louis has it in the defensive end. Hayes plays it against the boards. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Chicago's been playing in one direction all night, and that's towards the net, and they lead here late in the first. Hayes wins the draw. They'll look to set up here offensively. Makes the save with the trapper. Raquel's lugging the puck. Breakaway. Shot on the breakaway.
Well, the shooter gets in tight here, James, and guess what? The goaltender, he does not bite on the first fake, and that allows him to make the save.
Here's a chance with the stop. Puck sent over to Raquel. And he takes the feed. Oh, he pumps up short as he just gets enough of that one. 11 seconds to go. Face-off coming up here in the attacking zone.
Well, they'll want to put their foot on the gas pedal here, sensing that the goaltender's overworked right now, and let's face it, he can't change.
St. Louis with possession in their own zone. Oh, wow! Devastating hit there.
Oh, painful, James. I felt that one in the broadcast booth.
And that'll put a bow on the first 20 minutes of action here tonight. We've got lots more still to come. Second period is just around the corner. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. The Blues win the draw and get their penalty-killing unit off to a good start. Gets the puck in deep.
Hayden's last play was impressive, James. I mean, he's falling. He's almost on one foot. Incredible balance, but more importantly, the awareness to know exactly where he was passing and distributing the puck.
Sunfists recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Bedard's won the draw here in the offensive zone. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. He was locked in there. Quick feed to Texier. Drills him. Here's a pass down low. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Parayko. Looking to make something happen along the boards. The Blackhawks have it against the wall.
Tarchenko's penalty is almost expired.
Makes the glove stop.
What an incredible glove save by the goaltender. I mean, he gets out to the top of his crease. He's challenging. He's saying, hey, try and beat me on this side.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Blackhawks are up 3-1. Puck sent over to Bushnevich. Takes a shot, and too much traffic in front blocks that one. Made that stop. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Blackhawks continue to lead it here in the second period. They have been very active in the offensive zone tonight. Jens won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And that's broken up. Denied by the goaltender. And that's intercepted by Bushnevich. St. Louis plays it against the boards. Oh, wow, another big hit, and getting in all alone on the breakaway. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
In Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Chicago's been the better club as they hold a 4-2 lead at this point. The Blackhawks have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Chicago's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, an explosive hit on the play. And he gets in front of that. Past the midway mark of the frame, the Blackhawks lead at 5-2. Chicago's won the faceoff. Quick shot. Gets a piece of it to make the save.
Binnington's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Beats the puck over. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And we've got an offside with a faceoff looming. Chicago's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Hayes wins it in the neutral zone. Oh, those boards rattled after that hit. Wow!
And he's rattling as well, James. I mean, we knew that hit was coming, and then all of a sudden, boom, and he's down for the count.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Chicago's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Puck grab by Walker. The Blackhawks are on the attack. Here's a feed in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Sends the pass over. Scores, and they're cooking now.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They garnered some momentum after multiple back-to-back goals, James. They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. There it is, James. I mean, this guy just knows how to score goals. He's got a knack for the net, pure goal scorer. That's why.
Well, the rookie coming back to the bench, and looks like getting a little pat on the back from the coach here, Cheryl. A little love.
Positive vibes all the way around, James, and I really like the fact that the coach went up to the rookie and said, hey, listen, great job, because earlier in the conversation, there was an expectation. The coach asked him to get out there and do something specific, and he answered the call, and that's easier said than done. I mean, you're a young player, you're nervous, you want to make sure that you execute exactly the way the coach does, and sometimes you can hesitate. So a great job gets rewarded on the bench.
You gotta love those teammates that just continually perform in those big games, Cheryl.
Well, yeah, when the pressure is on, they deliver. I mean, just look at the stat sheet. He is a point-per-game player against this rival opponent, James, and you know that there's a level of urgency to his game. He brings everyone around him, and they rally towards the fight.
The Blackhawks have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. The Blues win the draw. Lets it fly. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Snags with the glove by Soderblom.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Chicago's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Second frame almost done. Well inside a minute now. Can they capitalize on this power play? Here comes the faceoff. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Deep inside the defensive zone, trying to clear the puck. The Blues gain possession. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Booming shot! Oh, what a save in front! Atkinson's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Chicago's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Fantastic save! They go on the attack from the left side. Takes a shot, and it goes off a stick.
Roy's almost out of the box.
Slides it across. Scores! Erden Clyde's a hat trick.
I think that means 1, 2, 3, doesn't it, James? He fills the net multiple times because he's in and around it. Sometimes you have those kind of days where nothing can go wrong. Tonight's his.
The Blackhawks are laying the smackdown on the opposition tonight as we near the intermission, but can't come soon enough at one end of the ice.
Well, yeah, you know that their opponent certainly wants it, an opportunity to reset and catch their breath. But for them, you know that they're going to go to that intermission. Now they're going to sit down, get out of rhythm. They don't want it disrupted. So you know that the leadership group's going to be talking about keeping the pedal to the metal.
Time to drop the puck here in period number 3. It has certainly been a one-sided affair tonight, and we are underway in the third. Cheryl, 40 minutes in the books now played. How do you view this one?
Chicago's been driving play all game. They sit with a comfortable lead with 20 minutes to go here, and they need to make sure they manage the puck and make smart decisions, and then they can call this one a win.
He grabs the puck here at the point. The Blackhawks gain possession in their own end. Steps into the offensive end. Here's a shot. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rate of booze has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters all the way down. The booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
Well, Cheryl, look at the rookie here having the conversation with the coach. You've been on the receiving end, and you've also delivered that message. What is that conversation looking like and sounding like?
Well, the coach knows what the rookie can do, but wants to make sure that they're going to be defensively responsible. And the key here is you got to manage the puck. The coach will be reiterating, make smart play, in particular, good blue line decisions. You don't want to turn it over and put your team in a vulnerable spot.
Chicago's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Clutch save by the goalie. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Chicago's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Bedard's won the draw there on the attack. Makes a save! Gets a piece of it with the glove. Quick pass to Parayko. Chicago's got the puck here in the open ice. The Blues have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes the pass from the left wing.
Jones is dancing out there tonight. Yes, his team's blowing the opponent out, but he's got a goal and he's looking for another. He's having a ton of fun.
Quick pass over to Bedard. Takes the feed. The Blackhawks played along the boards. Off the crossbar. Denies it in front.
Well, the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out on top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Chicago's got possession. In all alone. Oh, look at this. Getting movers. Right from the edge of the net, but can't get it to go.
The Michigan, I mean, this is such a layered skill. You have to have the hand-eye coordination, the technique to get it up on the stick. You have to be aware of how much room you have and then finish. It's tough to execute, and he doesn't.
Chicago's shown no signs of slowing down here tonight as they continue to lead by a wide gap in the third. Here's a short pass to Sundqvist.
He knows he's only one goal away from his next milestone. That's why he's possessing the puck tonight.
Moves it to Walker. Chicago's looking to break out. Drives to the crease, and he scores!
I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Chicago's been running away with this one since the beginning of the game, and no signs of slowing down in the third.
It's been a productive night, and this is one of those games that gives everyone confidence, and this is important for your lineup as everyone gets it, as they feel like they're contributing.
Big time glove save by Soderblom. Winnipeg's coming up next on the schedule, and these two teams, doesn't matter where they are in the schedule, where they are in the standings, always a good contest. I'm looking forward to that one. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. And he sidesteps the check there.
Hofer's got to make more stops like that, James. He's got to reset the momentum for his team. I mean, it's not about what happened or the present moment. It's about the next save, and that's the key contributor to reset this team and get them moving forward.
Moves the puck over to Tessier. Looks to pass it to Hayes. And just hitting the final minute now in regulation of this blowout. Oh, whoa, what an incredible save!
I don't even know how he got to that. That's fierce athleticism to be able to get back to the net and make that save, James.
That was amazing! The Blackhawks offense has paid off in dividends tonight, no short of the scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. Hayes has won the draw. Chicago's got it in their own zone. Sends it in front, and that's stopped. Oh, what a save as he denies them again.
You can certainly tell that the goaltender is dialed in on that last sequence of saves, James. He's to position, so he finds a way to make multiple saves back-to-back.
Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Oh, look at this chance. Oh, scores! And that's three. It's a hat trick here on the road.
Well, old hat for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Blackhawks haven't stopped putting pucks on net, and they lead it here late in the third. Well, a tough night, getting even tougher in these final seconds as the fans letting them know this was unacceptable. Feeds it down low. And that's it! Dickinson's hat trick, the big difference tonight, and probably got himself a few new hats. Unbelievable history made tonight. What an unbelievable performance. I mean, we've seen it all season long, and it was essentially elementary in this one as the rookie becomes the NHL single-season rookie goal-scoring record holder with another blistering performance offensively. He's been doing it all year long, and he does it again. Congratulations, and I gotta say, I am honored to have been able to call this. I am speechless. I'm at a loss of words right now. I cannot believe how good this kid has been. We'll open up the phones. I want to hear from you. What did you just think? All right, thanks very much for that call, Arthur, with a good perspective on that one there. All right, let's go to line number 4. That's where we find Rebecca. Becky, Bayside in the house.
C-Ball, I don't remember the last time I was this excited after a game. I mean, if we look to the start of the season, I had hope, and I feel like tonight, with putting a few points up, this hope has changed to belief. Like, this is the kid. This is the kid we've been waiting for, that the franchise has been waiting for a generation. I don't think we've seen a kid like him in a long time, if ever, and you better not rain on my parade, because it's taken a while to feel this excited.
Woo! Strong. Did I just hear generation?
It's true. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I think that's strong, but I'll tell you what. How about this? I will meet you more than halfway, and I will say front runner for Rookie of the Year in my eyes.
Hey, let's start with that, and then we'll get back to each other in a few years.
There you go, okay? Then we can figure out where to build the statue after we plan the parade route, right? we got things to plan here, Becky, okay? We'll stay in touch on this. Appreciate the call. Hey, time for a quick break. We've got a lot more to get to here on the show next.
Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions, man. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's my last but never sleep. Lizard when I come up biting on them town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep. Drive my car into the sun. Don't care what I do, why I become. Plan was to get to New York. Now that's all just distant for it. Flip that, bro. If you wanna call me Sly, call me Ted Bundy, call me Jack the Ripper, call me Big Fish. I got a whole place to live for. I'm a poor boy, so I'm always bitter. Use these shows to escape. I'm smiling when I levitate. Got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions, man. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's my last switch, I'm never sleep. Lizard when I come up biting on them town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep. That's me done. I pick up Nasty Jack, man, I'm a legend. I got a green full of ash around the 45. What's up with my trauma, it will be alright. Quit emotional scars, cause I've been outside. The boys in good, trying to crash my vibe. Step out, we shine it. We know what violence, we know what the time is. We bring the silence, that's what the time is. Keys into the dungeon. Violence, you can't see the colors. When I levitate, got thoughts in my head, don't need opinions, man. 10 green bars out on the wall. And one by one, I'm gonna watch them fall. I get loud in the scene and never sleep. It's my last wish, never sleep. Lizard when I come up biting on them town. I don't care much, man, cause I do it in my sleep. Cause I do it in my sleep.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to EA Sports. And when you're hot, you are hot. And that is the way things have gone for the home team as of late. Let's see if they can keep it going tonight. The time for talk, the time for heights over. It's time to drop the puck now. The Blue Jackets win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Solid check to slow him down. Chicago's got a hold of the puck now. Nice zone entry on the left side. Gets the puck in deep. Gets it over to Fantilli. With some open space here in the neutral zone. Chicago Chicago's got the puck along the wall. The Blue Jackets ready to go on the attack. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Feeds it on over to Johnson. Shot! And there's the save. Mrazek's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Chicago's up 1-0. Columbus wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Up to the challenge as he gets his pad on it. Public enemy number one in these parts has the puck now, and the fans are letting him know.
Well, the fans are letting him know that they did not like the hit on their player last game, James. It put them out, right? And they're letting him know it.
We got a penalty coming up here on the play. And now he moves it quickly to Jedu. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Tremendous use of the body on the play. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Blackhawks are off to the box. Interference the call. Columbus gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Power plays are a funny thing, especially when you're down by one, James. You have to act as if you are the hunter, and you have to possess that puck and attack.
Into the attacking area from the left side. A flimsy start to this one, and the coaching staff trying to wake the players up, it looks like, here on the bench.
Yeah, there's no tempo. There just isn't any moxie, so the coach is turning to the rookie to get it done, James. And I like this play because it's also instilling confidence, and you're sending a very clear message to the entire lineup as well as your rookie that you believe that they can energize this group.
More than half the frame has been played here. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Quick feed to Declare. Closes the gap along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Murphy. Chicago's on the attack. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Taken by Murphy. The Blue Jackets going to work on offense. Columbus trails here late in the first period despite outshooting the opposition. And as the puck is dropped, they win the draw here inside the defensive zone. Quick pass to Murphy. Here's a short pass to Vlasic. And he takes the feed. They score! And it's back-to-back tallies!
Yeah, and they've been chomping at the bit. Now they've got their opponent on their heel. They need a quick change here and find a way to continue the momentum. But your coach is preaching all the time. Take away the eyes of the goaltender. What does that mean? It means you get yourself in front of that net, whether it's a double stack, a double screen, whatever you can do.
As we look over on the bench, did I just see a smirk from the coach? Are they acknowledging the rookie, Cheryl?
Yeah, and a smile from the rookie. And, you know, this comes off of the conversation they had earlier, James, where the coach relayed the expectation, and it's hard to deliver. You know, there's pressure on you, you're young, but you get out there, you deliver. I like that the coach recognized the success.
And they win that draw at center. Gaudreau's got it in the offensive zone. What a steal in his own end. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Oh, and a great save by Versleekens.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Effective use of the paddle on that one. There's the end of period number one. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. A one-sided affair after the first 20 minutes. Here we go for period number two. Well, Cheryl, how do you sum this one up through the first 20 minutes?
Chicago's really overwhelmed.
It's go time.
Did he ever connect on that one, James? And now look at him on the ice. He's laboring to get up. They're way behind in this one, and the only way to get back into it is...
Well, quite the conversation here between the coach and the rookie. And Cheryl, what's the message?
Well, the message is we're protecting the lead, so we really don't need another one. But there's a fine line, James. I mean, you want to continue to play that got you the lead, but you got to make sure without the puck that you're defensively responsible, and you don't want to make any risky plays that are going to put you in a vulnerable spot.
And after that tilt, looks like cooler heads have finally prevailed, and we're ready to drop the puck once again. The Blue Jackets cross the blue line and over the attack. And that doesn't reach the net. The Blackhawks trying to shake loose. Denies them on the breakaway. The Blue Jackets look to start the transition game. Nice zone entry from the middle. He scores! The big man! Delivers again. The Blue Jackets desperately needed that one here.
They did, and one of the key elements for them to have success is to support the puck. Feel like they've been isolated a lot in this game, but a lot of runway left over a period to play in order to get back in.
Columbus has the puck. Oh, he throws down an intergalactic hit there.
And they have to be keeping their heads up here. I mean, you know exactly what he's going to be doing when he gets on the ice. He's throwing a ton of hits so far.
Sends it to the middle. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Moves it to Raquel. Puck picked up by Cole. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. And it's a quick pass to Declare. Moves the puck. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. And there's another stop.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
Columbus at some point has to convert on one of these scoring chances. They've had plenty of them, but they still find themselves trailing in the second. Past the midway mark in this period, Columbus is still down by 2 goals. They win the draw and go on the attack. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Looks to set up at the point now. Chicago sliding the puck behind the net. The Blue Jackets have it behind the cage. Oh, a good textbook hit there. Oh, what a stop by Merzlikins. Face-off coming up here. They were buzzing moments ago.
Yeah, they really were, and it's a tough spot for the goaltender. Everyone else can change, but he can't. He's got to out-battle his opponent now.
From his own end, he picks up the puck. Columbus gains the zone. Dumps the puck in. And he slides it quickly to Raquel. He carries the puck up along the wing. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, what a stop by Merzlikins.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front. He had to be sharp. He had to be right on it and show his brilliant reflexes.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. And shuts him down. Feeds it over. Oh, what a... It cuts it off the crossbar. Had the goalie beat up high, but not the bar.
The Blackhawks are trying to put the game away, but unfortunately that one hits the post and comes out. And this is a tough one to take. You have the lead, you want to extend it, and you certainly don't want to give any life to your opponent.
That's just textbook positioning to break up the play. And he takes the dish. Intercepted at center by Raquel.
The Blackhawks are in a tight game. They got to start making good on all of those interceptions where they've been great spots and finding ways to get the puck. Doing a great job defensively, but they've got to convert.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. The Blackhawks take possession in the defensive end. Well, there you go, 40 minutes in the books. All right, friends, go grab yourself some water, get hydrated, and then buckle up because we got an exciting third period coming up in moments. The Blue Jackets have been the better team tonight, but they still trail on the scoreboard early in this third period. Final frame is underway here. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
The Blue Jackets are battling a little bit of frustration here, James, because because for the first 40 minutes of play, they've been dominant in terms of possession. It just hasn't translated to goals on the scoreboard. So if they can just shore that up and find a way to be more opportunistic and cash in with their chances, they'll get back in this one.
Too many bodies in the way. Huge hit in the corner. Quick feed to Walker. Now a quick pass to Raquel. With possession along the wall. There's a great close save by Merzlikins.
Sometimes goaltenders just make it look easy, James. And look at how big he makes himself in the net as he's trying to track and find the puck at all costs. It almost looks easy for him, but that's an impressive save.
Fantilli's ready for the draw as we get set to resume this power play. Dickinson's quick stick off the draw wins possession. And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. Puts it on net. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. And that skips out of the offensive end. Long lead pass to Roy. Quick shot. Glove save. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Big time save by Merzlikins. Dickinson's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Chicago's got the puck inside the offensive zone. They score! And a shorty at that!
Just love this goal, James. I mean, this is a PK, not just a PK, but a power kill. They go and attack when they recognize the opportunity, and they create this chance, and they put it away.
Dickinson's won the draw. Let's see what they can do with possession. Tests it over! Columbus takes possession of the puck. Thunderous hit, and look at that! The pane of glass is cracked!
Well, yeah, I mean, what a hit, right? What a blow, and you can see it right there. There's a spider-ring crack, and listen, you got to make sure that this is taken care of because it gets hit again, it will shatter. So safety is of the priority right now, James.
Columbus has lots of time for this 5-on-3.
Power play, you have so much ice available, you have to forget about the shorty you gave up earlier. Listen, you got the player advantage, you got to take it.
Sends it over to Beauvillier. Quick pass to Dickinson. The Blackhawks have it now. Gets it back. Fires it. Scores! That one went off the defender and past the goaltender.
You can't blame the goalie on this one who's tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
The Blackhawks continue to bring up the score here in period number 3.
Well, it's just been a terrific collective effort. Now they're on the home stretch, and the coaching staff has a real opportunity to utilize their bench, rest their star players, and this is critical when you're in a long season.
Merzlikins has it and freezes the play. Dallas is the final opponent here on this homestand, and that is your opportunity to get tickets and cheer the home team on. Chicago's got it, and they're on the attack. Moves it to the middle, and he denies that. Great opportunity there.
The Blackhawks are witnessing what a full team effort looks like. You get saves from your goaltender, your defense is playing well, and then your offense has an ability to go north and really transition the puck quickly. It's been scoreboard.
And that slides right out to center ice. Taken along the wall by Korchinski.
Chicago's top trio continues to impress, James. They've had a lot of motion in the offensive zone. They're having a ton of fun, showing that chemistry, a lot of zip, and they've been productive, a reason why they're on top. Well, he's got the puck on his stick now, and you know he's looking for the hat trick, James.
Great reflexes, another save.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in, he's tracking the puck.
Scores, and he hits the century mark with that one.
Wow, James, that's 100 points on the season. I mean, he's been unbelievable. But it's the layers to his scoring. I mean, he has scored dirty goals, highlight reel goals, and then he also, the apples that he's gotten from his distribution, his awareness is off the charts.
The Blackhawks are going to want to bring this big lead home late in the third. Kentucky's won the draw at center. Columbus has it against the half wall. Stones up with the blocker. And he slides it quickly to Werenski. Oh, what a tough save by Mrazek.
Werenski's back in the lineup after nursing his injury, and sometimes it can be frustrating and you can feel a little slow to start, but he creates some offense right off the hop.
Chicago's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they continue to lead late in this third period. Columbus will go to work here in the offensive end. Oh, a cuddle save on the play.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
The Blue Jackets have it now. Approaching the final minute of regulation. That's all she wrote from this one. Well, a complete team effort right from the goal all the way out to the front, and they continue to find ways to win. Next month's game on the road where you and a friend could be there. All right, back to the phones we go. We check in with Rebecca, or how about Becky? You okay with that?
Yeah, I love it. Thanks, T-Ball. Thanks for having me on.
My pleasure. What's up?
I think this is just one of those games where I'm starting to realize all the potential that the Rook has. I mean, I was just so impressed with what he can do when he's skating with the puck. I thought he was just a good skater, but especially when he's with the puck, he's got his head up. He's always looking for his teammates, setting up great plays. He's hustling.
Let's take a look around the league and some of the final scores out there tonight. The Blackhawks were looking to steal 2 points against the Blue Jackets. Chicago pounded their opponents into submission with a big offensive output. Big night for the rookie, too, scoring in the victory, and as we like to say in the business, sound up. Hey, folks, just a reminder while we have a chance to let you know after the game, well, he scores! Look at that, the rookie gets on the board. Oh, a nice goal, and that was impressive by the freshman. Well, with this one all in the books, let's get you caught up on some of the other final scores around the National Hockey League. The Capitals were looking to grab points on the road against the Penguins. Pittsburgh toasted the opposition with a humongous offensive output. The Oilers had a tall order to fill as they tried to take 2 on the road against the Flyers. Philadelphia powers this one out with a strong game in their own end. Time for a quick break, but we got a lot more coming up on the ice next.